In the early days of the Korean peninsula, a land rich in resources lay divided, its people scattered across small tribes. This was the land of Gaya. But on one fateful day, everything changed. The heavens opened, and from the sky descended 6 golden eggs, each holding the promise of leadership and unity. From these eggs emerged 6 boys, but one stood above the rest, Suro, chosen by the gods to lead. He would become the first king of Gumgwan Gaya, the founder of a kingdom that would grow to influence the region for centuries to come. He is joined by a princess from the far west. This is the story of Gaya's divine beginnings. Let's begin. It began on a peaceful day atop Gujibong Hill, where today stands the city of Gimhae. The sky was clear and bright, as it always had been. But suddenly the heavens grew luminous. A mysterious light filled the sky, drawing the attention of everyone below. Then, something incredible happened. 6 golden eggs descended slowly from the sky. These were no ordinary eggs. They radiated warmth, glowing with a divine light that filled the people with awe. Everyone knew this was not just a natural event. This was a message, a blessing. When the eggs touched the ground, the earth itself trembled. All those present watched in stunned silence as the eggs began to crack open, and from each emerged a young boy. These were not ordinary children. They were glowing with divine energy, chosen by the gods themselves. The first to emerge, the brightest, the most regal of them all, was Suro, destined to lead the greatest of all the Gaya states, Geumgwan Gaya. Suro, the eldest of the 6, stood before the people with purpose in his eyes. He didn't need to shout to command attention. There was something about him, something calm but powerful. I have been sent by the gods to lead this land to greatness. Together, we will build a kingdom of peace, prosperity, and wisdom. The people, filled with hope and inspiration, immediately pledged their loyalty to Suro. And so, with divine guidance, the first steps were taken to build a kingdom that would leave its mark on history. Under Suro's leadership, the first capital of Gumgwan Gaya was established near the Nakdong River, a place perfectly suited for trade and agriculture. The people worked tirelessly under Suro's guidance, and their efforts paid off. Soon, Gumgwan Gaya became known for its mastery of ironworking, a skill that would shape the fate of the kingdom. The iron produced in Gaya was of such high quality that it quickly became a prized commodity. Neighboring kingdoms, from Japan to China, sought out Gaya's iron. Trade routes flourished, and Gaya's influence spread far beyond its borders. Under Suro's wise and divine leadership, Gaya was no longer just a land of scattered tribes. It had become a force to be reckoned with. But Suro was not meant to rule alone. Far across the sea, in a distant land, the gods had chosen a companion for him, Princess Heo Hwang-ok. She too had been guided by divine visions to join Suro and help him build the kingdom. One day, as Suro stood on the shores of his growing empire, he saw something on the horizon, a ship with brilliant red sails gliding swiftly across the water. The people gathered, watching in awe as the ship approached. When the ship docked, Princess Heo Hwang-ok stepped onto the shores of Gaya. Her journey had been long and treacherous, but she had arrived. And in that moment, as her eyes met Suro's, destiny was fulfilled.
I have traveled far, guided by the gods, to stand by your side.
Suro welcomed Heo Hwang-ok with open arms, and soon after they were married in a grand ceremony. Their union was not just the joining of 2 hearts, it was the merging of 2 cultures, 2 destinies. With Heo Hwang-ok by his side, Suro's rule became even more prosperous. She brought new ideas, new cultural influences from her homeland, and together they enriched the already thriving kingdom. Under their joint leadership, Gumgwan Gaya became known not only for its iron, but also for its political stability, its cultural advancements, and its role as a key player in regional trade. Gumgwan Gaya was no longer just a rising power, it had become a symbol of prosperity and unity. The kingdom thrived and its people prospered. Though Gumgwan Gaya would eventually fall, its legacy endures. The kingdom's contributions to Korean history and culture are undeniable. But more than that, the story of its founding, that a tale of divine intervention, chosen rulers, and unity, remains one of Korea's most cherished legends. Suro and Heo Hwang-ok's legacy is not just one of power or wealth, that it is a reminder of the strength that comes from wisdom, faith, and cooperation. The strength of leadership guided by the gods. And so, The kingdom of Gaia, born from the heavens and built by the hands of its people, stands as a beacon in the annals of history, a testament to the power of divine destiny and human will. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. See you in the next video. Thanks again.